Hi everybody, Sanbonani. Welcome to my channel. Listen, you guys, we need to catch up with the gossip, what's happening in the gossip world. Do make sure that you are subscribed. Below, there is a subscribe button and also a join button if you want to be a member of this channel and get to access videos earlier than the rest of the family. So listen, you guys, Gayton Mckenzie caused, well, it's not havoc, but it is kind of. But we appreciated it when he released that list of all of the people that benefited from the COVID relief fund. Okay, something like that. Now, you guys, one of the people that was said to have received 20,000 rands was Simphiwe Dana, who came back and said, listen, I know nothing about the 20,000 rands. I never received it, okay? And at the end, she started accusing her music director and said that she was the one that had used her email address to apply, okay? And she was demanding, Simphiwe that is, was demanding an apology from the minister and saying that, listen, you need to apologize to me because I did not receive the 20,000 rands. But the minister is saying, apology, no, it's not going to happen. So we're going to go through this article on Bona Magazine talking about how the minister has refused to apologize to Simphiwe, even though Simphiwe wants that apology. But then after that, we are going to move on to the other article that has been written on Zimoja, where the music director is responding, because the music director is saying what Simphiwe is accusing her of is not true. She did get the money in her name for herself, but it wasn't in the way that Simphiwe Dana is saying, and she's determined to clear her name. So it says here, Gayton refuses to apologize Simphiwe Dana on the 20K COVID-19 relief saga. This is a story written by Limpo Nonkonyane. It says, musician Simphiwe Dana demands an apology from the Minister of Sports, Arts and Culture, Gayton Mckenzie, for the COVID-19 relief saga. With a few months of being appointed as minister, has it been months? Mckenzie was at work, like he was appointed today. The following day, he was already working. Within a few months of being appointed as the minister, Gayton has made it his duty to do the citizens of South Africa right, okay? Where in recent posts, he exposed all celebrities and people who benefited from the COVID-19 relief money set aside for those struggling artists during that time. According to entertainment publications, Zimoja Simphiwe wants the Minister of Sports, Art and Culture to apologize to her after releasing the list of beneficiaries with her name on it. Taking to her Facebook page, she wrote, Gayton refusing to apologize for accusing me of taking the 20K from artists who needed it is annoying me to no end. I don't know why Titi put my name. Titi is the music director, her music director, okay? I don't know why Titi put my name in her application, and I'm thinking of taking it further. The above mentioned source also reported that Titi was her music director who used Simphiwe's details to get the 20K from the fund. Simphiwe isn't the only celebrity or public figure to be implicated on the list, as a Limpopo musician. Makati defended herself too from the claims that she had also received the money. She further explained on the platform that she did not benefit anything during the pandemic, adding that she is looking into the issue with Titi using her details without her consent. The problem is that my brand is affected because people suppose I use the government funds when the qualified people who needed the funds didn't get them. Also, he put the whole thing in an accusatory manner. As an activist, this annoys me greatly. I may let it go, but I need to know why my email was claimed to be in it. Speaking to the entertainment publication on the issue, Department of Arts and Culture spokesperson Zimasa Velapi stated that Simphiwe had to lodge a formal complaint for the matter to be investigated, okay? So it's up to her if she does lodge that complaint. Now, here is another article here. Simphiwe Dana's former musical director gives her a piece of her mind, okay, because she's upset and saying, listen, I never used your email to apply for the fund. Yes, I did apply for the fund, but I didn't use your email. So this is what she's saying. Afro soul musician Simphiwe Dana's former music director, OTT Luzipo, has denied using her email address to apply for the COVID-19 relief grant offered by the Department of Sports, Arts and Culture a few years ago. Titi's response comes after Dana alleges that she never received the grant, and instead Titi was the one who applied for it using her email address. Zimoja previously reported that Dana was demanding an apology from Gayton Mckenzie, the new Minister of Sports, Arts and Culture. This after Mckenzie asked his office to release a list of beneficiaries of the COVID-19 relief grant, where Dana was also named as a beneficiary. After the list was made public, Dana of Ndiredi fame took offense and said that she did not receive any money from the grant. Dana wrote on her Facebook page, Gayton refuses to apologize for accusing me of taking 20,000 rands. Sorry, you guys. Of taking 20,000 rands from artists who really needed it is annoying me to no end. I don't know why Titi put my name in her application. I'm thinking of taking it further. Titi said that Dana's statement was false, unsubstantiated, and defamatory. Following the release of the list of names of artists who reportedly benefited from the SAC COVID-19 relief grant, Dana took with her name appearing on the list. Miss Dana suggested, among other things, that I wrongfully and fraudulently used her name to secure the grant. Additionally, Miss Dana claims that my grant application came through her email. These claims are not only absurd, but malicious and published with the sole purpose of impairing my dignity and brand. Titi said in a statement, she said that she intends to take all available legal measures to protect her dignity and brand as an artist. Okay, she was also affected by COVID, admitting that she also applied and benefited from COVID-19 relief fund. Titi said that she did not do anything untoward to get her fair share of the money as a working artist. Titi explained, like many other artists, I was affected by COVID-19 pandemic. I subsequently applied for the grant. The grant application form required me to submit information, including a list of cancelled gigs due to COVID-19 and details of engagement I participated in. I listed the requested information, including my work with Miss Dana. This is the only manner in which Miss Dana's name was mentioned in my application. She added that she did not apply on behalf of Dana or use her email to lodge the grant complaint. That would have been physically impossible to use Miss Dana's email, as the application form was online. In an event, I have never had access to Dana's email. In any event, I have never had access to Miss Dana's email, and despite being under no legal restriction to list my work history, I, as courtesy, still asked Miss Dana for permission to list her as my work with her in the grant application, to which she agreed to add. Miss Dana is not the only one to complain about being listed on the COVID-19 relief fund list in error. Another prominent artist, unrelated to myself, was vocal about being wrongfully listed. If Miss Dana was listed in error by the SEC, this cannot and should not be attributed to me under any circumstances. Dana ignored the calls of the journalist when they were trying to get the clarification. So here's a music director saying that no, she did not use Simphiwe Dana's email because she did not have access to Simphiwe Dana's emails, because also they did not need to use emails because the application was online. She says that the only time she mentioned Miss Dana is because she was required to mention all of the work that was affected, all of her work that was affected because of COVID-19. And obviously she was supposed to have worked on something with Simphiwe Dana, but which it didn't take place because of COVID-19. So that's the only time she mentioned Simphiwe Dana. I think maybe the department might have made a mistake, but again, that list must have some shady things behind it. Okay, behind, if we can just look under the page, a lot happened in the compiling of that list. And if they had to look really closely, some people's lives might not be safe. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. Anyway, you guys, that's all that's going on. I really think that it's a misunderstanding between the two of them, and I think that Simphiwe was too quick to actually um point her fingers on her music director. I think maybe if they sat down and had a conversation, they would have been able to clarify it. To go to, no, I didn't use your email. I just mentioned that I was supposed to work with you, but we did not work because of COVID-19. That's all. Okay. That is if the music director is telling the truth. Okay. Anyway, you guys, that's all that's going on in this story. Please make sure that you go into the comment section and tell me what you think about it. Also, share the video with your friends, with your family, and even with stranger. And don't forget to like the video. Thank you so much. Ngintanda kakhulu.